Repealing net neutrality is an absolute nightmare that nobody wants, except for a handful of extremely unpopular companies that run regional monopolies in the United States. And they've been spending a lot of cash because they know if they can become deregulated and start discriminating against web traffic, they can make ungodly amounts of money. The campaign to repeal net neutrality is so greedy and so evil that outside of fake spam comments and corporate shills, it's hard to find anyone who will play devil's advocate and actually argue for it. However, I do know someone who loves an ungodly plan and who might be willing to give us the counterpoint. Let's ask the devil.
Downvote.
Welcome back! Help us understand something. Why should we stop worrying and allow Verizon and AT&T and Comcast to make the rules on Earth?
I don't know. It's a terrible idea.
It's so evil, I would have thought you'd be behind it.
Hell no. No, I love the internet. It's my baby. Tree of knowledge in everybody's pocket. Plus, I already pay too much for internet service. We only have Comcast in hell.
Figures.
Google Fiber hasn't made it to my neighborhood yet either.
All right, well, change of plans. In order to figure out the hellscape that we're headed to, we're gonna need to go inside the mind of the most hated man on the internet, Ajit Pai.
I hate that guy.
Do you need a helmet?
No, I don't need a helmet to get into somebody's head.
Not fair enough.
You know, that helmet's really bad for you, right?
Uh-oh. I have been wanting to show my sneakers to my mother lately.
I'll just meet you in there.
Wow, I did it! Evil YouTube science worked again! I'm inside the mind of Ajit Pai!
Okay. Let me show you around.
Wow, this is nice. Where are we?
This is the mansion that Ajit Pai plans to buy for himself.
What is this guy's net worth anyway? I mean, a government salary surely can't be enough to afford a place like this.
Well, he's not this rich yet, but he will be when he goes back to work for Verizon. See, the way that the revolving door in Washington works is you start out in the private sector as a lobbyist or a lawyer, but then you take a sabbatical to get a government job. Now, once you've completed whatever task they asked you to do before you got there, you go back to the original company you worked for as one of their highest paid employees.
Oh, I get it. So you get your bribe money, only later.
Exactly. Now, come with me.
Oh, wow, we're in Lord of the Rings now.
What? No. This is the money that the ISPs are going to make ruining the internet.
Where does all this money come from, though?
Well, see, once net neutrality is repealed, the ISPs will be able to extort money from any popular website or app and charge you more for using it. They're going to act like a toll booth with their hands out on both sides. And if you don't pay extra and the website you want to visit doesn't pay extra, well, then the website won't load right for you. And it'll be totally legal.
This is so much money.
Are you kidding? This is the closet. You wouldn't believe the room for the microtransactions. But you get the idea. Moving on.
So what, he's thinking about broken apps all the time? What is this room?
This is the ghost of net neutrality future. These are all the possible revenue streams for the ISPs once they start breaking my internet.
This looks horrible.
Oh, it definitely will be. Can you imagine running out of data on your monthly social media package and not being able to respond to a post on Facebook? Or running out of tweets for the month? Or having to pay an international charge for visiting a website that's hosted outside of the United States? I mean, if they can figure out a way to make more money, they will. Oh, here's an idea that I'm sure every guy's gonna have to pony up extra money for. When they start to bundle up all the naughty tube sites into one premium adult package.
No.
And you're probably gonna end up having to pay for it twice. Because just like taxes, when the websites start getting charged by the ISPs for access to their users, they're just gonna pass that cost along to you. Can you imagine having to pay for a stamp to send an email? Anything you can imagine becomes possible once it's legal. Microtransactions are going to be crippling.
This is too much for people to handle. They're gonna push back. I mean, I would just cancel my internet provider and go with another one that's not such a nightmare.
Oh, really? Can you do that now? Because I can't. These ISPs are like cartels. They stay out of each other's way. Most towns only have one option, or they got one bad option and one even worse option. I mean, don't be so sure some company's gonna come out of nowhere to save the day. They may not even be able to. They're going to get outmaneuvered with deals because Netflix now has an exclusive contract with Verizon and Hulu is only available on Time Warner. And Facebook has now signed a partnership with Comcast, but you live in a town where you've only got AT&T, so now you have to reactivate your MySpace page. Do you understand that some of the websites that you want to visit may not be available in your area?
This is all starting to sound a little bit silly. Paying for Twitter, come on, I just can't see that happening.
It's already happening. In some countries, it's already happened. Come with me and we're going to visit the ghost of no net neutrality, past and present.
Look what this mobile provider is doing in Portugal. They've got the most popular apps bundled into groups, and they're selling data at different price points depending upon how the customer tries to use it. They call this practice zero rating, and that's what Pai wants to see here.
You have to pay separately for a messaging package and a video package and a music package. Email, that's separate too. This is present day Portugal.
Yeah, but that's Portugal though. It wouldn't happen in the United States. People wouldn't stand for it.
It's already happened. In 2012 and 2013, AT&T tried to block FaceTime on the iPhone because they had their own video chat service that they wanted you to use. Comcast has a history of throttling down peer-to-peer traffic. They had to pay a $16 million settlement in a class action lawsuit.
I remember that. They were blocking BitTorrent.
Comcast and Verizon in 2013 and 2014 slowed down Netflix until Netflix paid them off to stop. This has already happened. It's not a conspiracy theory. This is recent history. This is what net neutrality is meant to prevent.
Do you even English, bro?
What is this hellhole?
This is Ajit Pai's self-perception.
I always tell the truth.
He thinks he's a funny guy.
He's obviously not. Can you make him stop?
He thinks if he acts like a clown, people will stop trying to get under his skin.
Hey, blame Rick Astley. I was just aping what he did in the video, so you liked it. Come on, you want more of that?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Never gonna give you.
It's that mansion, isn't it? It's the mansion. He knows that if he can just ram this down our throats now, he's gonna have the last laugh. He's gonna get that mansion.
I mean, what more evidence do you need? Oh wait, you are
Look
an
at him.
idiot. Never mind. That's just like your opinion, man.
I can't take it. I hate this guy too much. Let it out. Oh, and we're back.
Look at that, you're back.
It's even worse than I thought.
Just give them the call to action so we can still make karaoke.
Call your congressman. Call your senator. Call your representative. Call them. There's not very much time. Leave a message, okay? You're not going to get them on the phone, but you can leave a message, and that counts. Tell them that you want to stop the FCC and Ajit Pai from repealing net neutrality protections.
If you're a member of a local group, let them know you're a member. Let them know that this issue is going to affect your vote. Take 10 minutes out of your day and blow up their phones.
And if you don't mind, toss this video a like, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. Hopefully more people see this and get involved.
And these are the names of a few congresspeople that have sold their souls to the ISPs. I used to own every politician in DC, but now I got to compete with these guys. I've blown my budget for the entire year.
Speaking of which, you summoned me, so I'm gonna need that sacrifice now.
Oh, what do you want?
I'll take the Jawa.
Damn it.
And I'm going to need you to delay the third part of the Try Hard series again.
Again?
It's just amusing me too much to see how upset people are getting while they wait for it.
There you go.
That's nice. Leave your comment for Nerd City below and be sure to ask when you're gonna get the third part of the Try Hard series.
You can don't, you can do, don't.